Hi, I'm at Salerno, and this is my content strategy evaluation for Northeastern's Division of Research. Research at Northeastern is exceptional, and I believe the website should be too. The project and goals of this content strategy analysis can be summed up with one statement: to enable faculty and staff to self-service important content efficiently while promoting the unique opportunities for collaboration and entrepreneurship across the entire ecosystem. And it is quite an ecosystem. As you can see in this graphic, this division of research is a very complex one. It incorporates offices, grant management lifecycle, initiatives, and departments. The content across these silos needs to be corralled and, in some cases, reimagined. The reimagining and corralling of this has created some prime business goals. One, to enhance accessibility and searchability of research-related workshops, forums, and funding ops, showcasing the wealth of resources in terms of both people power and facilities, and help people reach out to important contacts, and now streamlining the grant process across the interdepartmental landscape. What that last one means is creating a system of information that is easily searchable, digestible, and actionable. Why is this so exciting? Well, primarily because we feel that there's tremendous potential to promote, engage, and enhance. To promote the great research and researchers at Northeastern, engage with faculty, staff, and industry decision makers in hopes of fostering more groundbreaking research and enhancing the reputation of the research division. We can do this even though some issues have come to light. And in fact, you might even be able to say, because some issues have come to light. Namely, the quantitative and qualitative audit findings. We've done this and found average to below average scores based off of 1, 2, or 3, 1 being none, 2 being some, and 3 being most, across findable, readable, understandable, and actionable content. The good thing is that we can improve on all those areas, especially in the actionability and findability areas. Workflow and governance. There's a lack of coherent governance protocol in organizing content from a non-office related vantage point. Once we put a governance and workflow system into place, this can be fixed. And then, of course, the target audience, the real people that matter. Faculty and staff, as well as grad students and industry decision makers, should dictate the tone of voice as well as the type of content, not just the internal stakeholders. This is where the subject matter experts are not always the experts when it comes to content strategy and website best practices. The following 5 issues will be the focus of our analysis and areas for improvement. First, and in order, by the way, information architecture. Can the user navigate the multi-site? What's the point of having something if nobody can find anything? Actionability. Will the user take action? Is there any content that actually can be interacted with? A style guide. Does the content resonate with the user? Is it readable? Is it searchable? How does it look? Is it aligning with marketing? Findability. Can they find the content? Make the content searchable with metadata and semantics. By semantics, I'm talking H1 through H5 headings, proper block quotes, good source of labeling, alt tags and images. And we also live in a world of ADA compliance, and at the university, compliance is critical to our success. And 5, governance. Who creates what and when? New workflows need to be created for accurately timed content to hit the market. So the first thing we're looking at will be the information architecture. As you can see with this site, we were proposing a multi-site solution with a knowledge-based system. The red highlight boxes are external links. That means they're dumping you right out. That's not good. Dark blue highlight boxes are a utility navigation. These are 3 major themes and initiatives of the university, yet they're tucked away in a corner and there's actually no contextual information towards them. A majority of these page views shows that people are being redirected blindly. This creates confusion and is a headache to manage from a branding standpoint too. When you have multiple websites with different CMS systems, you have different fonts, images, so on and so forth. We need to tighten that up. This is a quick little proposal of a new architecture system. By creating multi-site to bring in external subjects, say human research protection and research entrepreneurship and enterprise systems, we feel that we can create a more homogeneous user experience. We can easily assign roles to content managers within a WordPress CMS. Therefore, each site will feel connected without opening up a new tab. So, the Research Enterprise Services logs into their backend, yet it's all presented in one area. And branding and styles then can cascade easily throughout the whole system through a CSS. It's very scalable also. As you'll note, there's room for future enhancements like a collaboration portal after launch. Actionability, which is what can the user do and what can they take action for. As you can see, this homepage of the research is a relic of an earlier design that lacks any content strategy. There's no CTA in a hero. There's barely a hero anyway. There's no summary of what I should do, no direction aimed at any target audience. It's a hunt and peck system of user experience. There's only one CTA on the homepage, or it's a link farm. However, all these issues can be remedied once we look at the foundational aspects of strategy and structure first. Then we address look and feel after. The style guide. This is a work in progress, but what we propose is creating an online resource for concepts and principles to help our content creators create consistent experiences that are on brand. We can also have deeper dives under documentation for expert users and developers. Best practices in terms of imagery, typography, content strategy, layout, accessibility will all be covered. There'll be step-by-step instructions, possibly video instructions too, template downloads, and code snippets. But where this thing really becomes important is that this can be used as a living document for face-to-face training and marketing. So not only will we have walk-in classrooms, but we can also send this link to other people with deeper links into more important content. Findability. Now, this page, if you can believe it, is the 5th most visited site in the entire research domain, but it cannot be navigated organically from the research site. You would need to either have bookmarked it or had somebody tell you where to go. The fuzzy search actually isn't even reliable either due to poor meta tagging and labeling. The following issues, by the way, can be applied to almost all the pages within every research website, including the homepage and the major research site itself. Their hierarchy of content is a jumbled mess. There's no H1 or H2 tags at all. Some of the content is out of date. For example, the consent process portion hasn't been updated in years. No meta tagging or smart searchable labels, including descriptors, keywords, and links to other related content are completely missing. This can easily be fixed just through best practices. The governance, if we could look at our workflow as a Gantt chart, it would follow the following order of plan, create, review, approve, and publish. To follow such a workflow, we suggest that we would chart who the content creators are and assign roles and responsibilities, create a centralized calendar of events with clear line of communication between departments, and implement it all in a WordPress content management system. The beauty of WordPress is it was made specifically for this level of iteration, creation, review, and publishing. Our next steps, well, pretty simple. We want to elevate the digital ecosystem of research from average, where it is now, to exceptional, where it should be. We've already done the quantitative and qualitative audit, and we'll continue to iterate on the information architecture and sitemap via user testing and A/B testing. Once that's in place, we recommend a phase 2 plan of addition through subtraction. Reassess the pages and posts for accuracy and user tasks, and remove any that aren't getting any leverage or traction. Rewrite content where needed, and create content where it's missing, and redesigning a page layout in a CMS using marketing and brand standards throughout for the university. And phase 3, we're going to distribute that online content and style guide and provide weekly training sessions with our clients. We'll also implement this governance system for content creators and reviewers so people know clearly what their roles and responsibilities are. In conclusion, we believe a philosophy of continuous improvement is the way to go. Progress, not perfection, is the goal so that we do not get stuck or lose track of content goals. The key takeaways are to leverage analytics to define what content stays, create an information architecture designed with target audiences in mind, focus on readability and findability using new knowledge-based system, and clearly define governance and workflow to assign roles and responsibilities. Remember, we can do this as a team. Thank you.